So now, as a financial advisor, we definitely need a code of conduct, right? We are all chasing AUM. We want business success. We're not going to be doing it for free. We need to earn. But how we do it is very, very important, correct? I think all of you agree with me. So how we do it is very, very important. So this is how, when Krishna talked about equilibrium as an important requirement, samatvam, then he talked about competent knowledge, right? The importance of competent knowledge. Yoga Sutra gives you the technology for us to get both of it so that we can have a sustainable, successful business model. Now, keeping this in mind, let this be, please. Have you changed it? Have you changed it? So anyway, this is what it is. So what do we need as a financial planner? You know, we need knowledge, right? What kind of knowledge? A client comes to us because we have the right knowledge at the right time for him to make his financial goals come true. So it's just not knowledge. Many of us may be MBAs and CFPs. It's the ability to discern. So for that, I need a clear mind. Second thing is no conflict of interest. Transparency and trust is the reason people come to us. And I can tell you over the past 21 years that I've been in this industry, be honest with them and truly things work better. It's a little simpler that way. Honestly, how much we earn, they know that we need to earn. Much simpler this way. So based on that, my company's code of conduct, I decided to base it on a few yamas and niyamas. Now, what are the yamas that we need to follow? Ahimsa. Can you put the next slide? So ahimsa, just change it to the next one, it's fine. Ahimsa, what does ahimsa mean? Don't harm others. Firstly, don't harm myself. You know, we talk about herd mentality for investors, correct? What does that mean? Investors, when the markets are running up, they'll all jump into the markets. When investors, the markets are crashing, everybody will come out, our AUM will fall. But what are we doing? Without understanding, we are also chasing, right, products and selling them. So we need to protect ourselves and our minds also from herd mentality. So protection is important with ahimsa. Satya, all of you know what that means. Honesty and transparency, the basis of our business. Now, asteya and apagriha, I need to show the next slide. Can you? Yeah, see, I had what is success over here. So let me just go to, so we had the Ashtanga Yoga model, which is how that goes. And one more slide next. Can you change? Yeah. So see, asteya and aparigraha. What does that mean? Non-stealing and non-hoarding. Basically, human element is greed, right? We can't get away from greed. So what is it? AUM gathering. We need to take care of that. But you see, the markets are going to go up and down. Again, another law of nature, nothing is going to be linear. It is going to be up and down. But we as business leaders, we want our AUM to grow like that. Correct? We want our salaries only to grow up like that. Correct? What does Lord Krishna say? Samatvam, average, balance, equilibrium. Another thing about competent action. What do I do during the lows? What do I do during the high? Do I save for a rainy day? Do I expand needlessly? What do I do there? So this competent knowledge and what Yoga Sutra practices helps me handle this so that I can handle that. Balance is the key. No euphoria during good times, no dejection during the bad times. So this chart actually summarizes our industry, and these practices and technology helps us understand how to ride these waves. Now, brahmacharya. Can I go back? One more back? Yeah. Brahmacharya. Most of you thought it was abstinence of sex. Sorry. It just means moderation of vitality and energy in every activity that you do, so that you're able to have sustainable success. If you work too hard and stress yourself out, you're going to have a problem. If you rest too much, we are only going to have a problem. So brahmacharya actually means moderation, right? Let's go to saucha, cleanliness. You know, I wear on clean clothes, I walk into a nice, fresh, clean office, I feel good about it, right? But what are the mind cleaning techniques that we have? Who's brushing our mind every morning and evening? That is the practice that yoga actually gave me, you know. So I have to give you a quick story over here. Two monks going by a river, younger monk and older monk, right? So they see a beautiful lady. The lady wants to cross the river. So she asks the monks, please carry me across the river. The younger monk says, Ayyo, no, I cannot touch a lady. I cannot do this. What does the older monk do? He picks up the lady, crosses her over the river and puts her on the bank and starts walking by. The younger monk is in complete distress. What did he do? He touched a lady, and that too a beautiful lady. 1 hour goes by, 2 hours go by, complete confusion in his head. So he asks the older monk, why did you touch the lady? You're not supposed to touch a lady. The older monk says, brother, I left the lady 3 hours ago. You are carrying her in your head. Okay, so what happens is, we'll end up carrying so much baggage in our head. So, and this helps us not manage clarity of our minds, for us to be able to give the right kind of advice to our clients. Now let's go to tapaha, some purification practices. Simple, you are what you eat. So we need to control our diet. Number 2, we need to rest this body. We need to sleep well. Number 3 is breathing. You know, you're on your laptop, working. Have you ever checked? Do you breathe? You know, without prana, Sadhik, you will not have 600 people over here, right? So what are we doing with breathing? So just try it. When you're on your laptop working, just sit up straight, close your mouth and breathe. I tell you, the mind becomes clear and you're able to finish that faster. These are all the small, little mindful practices that you can pick up with a regular practice of yoga and understanding Yoga Sutra the way I have understood it. Svadhyaya. Now what does yoga do? Yoga is telling us to regulate us, to protect us only. Now the regulator is there only to protect our clients. So we also need protection. Morning 15 minutes, evening 15 minutes. Maintain a diary so that you're on the right track. Maintain some level of svadhyaya, some introspection. Am I on the right track? We all need to maintain a diary, right? But we maintain it for what others should do or what I should do for others. Maintain it is for ourselves also. Ishvara Pranidhana, devotion to a higher power. You know, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is very smart. He says, see, something you believe in me, either you can blame me or you can make a deal with me. I'll come to the temple 10 times, you give me this. You can make a barter system with him, or you can use him when required, or you can believe in him. At least somebody else is there, somebody higher than us, who we can kind of, you know, blame or give credit to when we feel like that. So, you know, these are some of the principles that I have kind of used for my personal life and for my business, so that I am in a position today to come and speak to you after 22 years of